Are you thinking of setting big goals for 2026? Before you write a single word or make a single plan, stop. There's a hidden pitfall in the way most people set a goal for themselves that can actually leave you feeling emptier than when you started, no matter how much you accomplish. In this video, I'm about to share something that could absolutely transform the way you set your 2026 goals, and possibly even your life. If you're new here, welcome to the Growth Mindset Project. If your mission is to grow, challenge yourself, and build a life of intention, make sure you subscribe and smash that bell icon so you never miss a video that helps you level up. Setting a goal is almost automatic this time of year. You might feel excited, inspired, maybe a little scared. You jot down what you want: a new job, a new body, more money, maybe even a life transformation by 2026. But what if I told you that setting a goal this way could lead you right into disappointment or even regret instead of happiness? I know firsthand what that's like. For years, living with ADHD made goal setting a double-edged sword for me. Each failed attempt felt like another notch on the belt of frustration and shame. But even when I did accomplish a goal, there was a twist. Sometimes, that feeling was even worse than failing. Let that sink in. Achieving the very thing you chase, only to wonder why you ever wanted it. Think about the conventional advice on how to set a goal. Pick a precise target, make a clear plan, get obsessed with your outcome, visualize your big win. The problem is that this approach asks us to predict the future as if we know exactly what we want and exactly how we'll feel once we get there. But research and lived experience says we're terrible at this. It's called the arrival fallacy. We imagine that reaching a goal will deliver happiness, fulfillment, or peace. But then, when we finally get there, the destination isn't as satisfying as we pictured. It's worse when the goals weren't even truly ours to begin with. So many times the goals we choose aren't coming from our core values or authentic desires. Instead, they sneak in from somewhere else. The expectations of parents, friends, our culture, or what we see trending online. Should goals, shame goals, fear goals. These rarely take us where we want to go. Let's get honest. Why do you set a goal? Is it because you don't want to feel left behind? Because you're running from a feeling of insignificance, or trying to avoid powerlessness, loneliness, or fear? Or are you running towards something real and true? If you want your 2026 goals to actually change your life for the better, you must learn how to set a goal that's intentional, not just conventional. Instead of thinking only about what you want to have, focus on who you want to become. Before we go any deeper, I'd love for you to drop a like on the video if this is resonating, and let me know in the comments. What's one big 2026 goal you've been thinking about setting? Your stories could help someone else in our community see their own journey in a new light. Now let's talk about what it means to set a goal with intention at the heart of it. Traditional goals fixate on outcomes: finish the marathon, earn the promotion, hit that weight target, publish the book. But outcome-focused goals are like landing strips. If you miss exactly, everything feels like a mess. Your mind is ticking off days, waiting for that hit of success. And even when you get there, what then? It's so easy to feel emptiness, or even loss. But when you set a goal with intention, your whole perspective shifts. Instead of chasing a single end result, you focus on being and becoming right now. Say your goal is become a better writer. You might decide to write daily, aim for steady progress, and allow the process itself to shape who you are, not just the end product. Intentional goals are like lighthouses. A lighthouse isn't a landing spot, it's a guiding point in a shifting sea. You'll never actually dock there, but it keeps you oriented, no matter how your external circumstances change. That's critical when everything in life feels uncertain, especially over longer timelines like 2026. Here's a practice you can start right away. When you set a goal, write it down and then ask, why does this matter? And don't stop at the first answer. Dig at least 5 layers deep. For example, I want to advance my career. Why? So I can earn more money. Why? So I can stop worrying about the bills. Why? So my family feels secure. Why? Because I care about giving them a good life. By the time you get to the real why behind your goal, you not only clarify your values, but you open up more opportunities to find ways to live them right away, before any big milestone gets checked off. But what about sticking with your goals? You know the drill. January energy fades, spring gets busy, motivation dips in summer, and by the fall, that 2026 goal is just a faded note in your planner. Why does this happen? It's usually either boredom or overwhelm. Boredom creeps in when you stop checking in with your why, turning even a once exciting goal into a grind. Overwhelm happens when the mountain feels too tall, especially after the first misstep or setback. That's why the most successful people don't just set a goal and make a rigid plan. They build flexibility and reflection into the process. Plans need to evolve. When you set a goal, you're working with the absolute least amount of real information you'll ever have about what actually works. As you take action, reality will push back. The new habit might feel different. The job might be tougher. The learning curve might be steeper. Checking in often, reflecting on what's working and what's not, and being willing to adjust the sails, these skills are just as important as the original plan. A quick reminder, if you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Your engagement really helps get these ideas to more people who need them. So, how do you actually build these reflection habits into your life? Make it a ritual, not an afterthought. Every week, pause and ask, what worked with my goal? What didn't? Do I still care about this intention? Is there a better way? Each month, zoom out. Is this goal helping me become the person I want to be? Or is it becoming a box to tick? It's vital to keep some kind of record, thoughts, feelings, progress, setbacks, so you actually have data to reflect on. These check-ins give your journey texture and meaning and help you distinguish between a rough week and a misaligned goal. They also keep you connected with your deeper intention, so even when you face setbacks, you remember why you started. Here's another secret that gets overlooked. All goals, whether you succeed or fail, eventually end. With conventional goals, this can feel traumatic. When the goal is over, you're left asking, what now? You either failed and feel worse than before, or you succeeded, but realize the end moment was fleeting. That's the trap of seeking happiness only in outcomes. But if you set a goal focused on who you want to become, the end is never just an end. The journey itself becomes the reward. Every step is already a part of the life you want. Writing a book isn't just publishing it, it's becoming a writer, page by page. Training for a marathon isn't just about race day, it's about becoming someone who's disciplined and values health every day. The journey changes you, which is the real win. Every week, every month, every decision, you're either moving closer to the person you intend to become or drifting away. That should be the true north on your compass each time you set a goal. Now, there's one more crucial question to ask whenever you set a big goal for your future. What is life going to look like after you reach it? If you're only satisfied for a moment before chasing the next thing, you're missing out on your actual life. The days between big goals are where real living happens. With intention at the center, every day contributes to the bigger vision of who you are becoming, not just what you have achieved. If you want more practical ideas to help you set a goal and live with real intention, check out the next video right here, or browse our channel for more. Make sure you hit that bell so you never miss a new episode of the Growth Mindset Project. And remember, every day is a chance to set a goal that's truly yours.